show, Gaming with Glacier. It's your host, the most froze, the bad boy of indie comics, the future of indie comics. Gaming with Glacier. Break out the miniatures. I am back on that Warhammer wagon. Yeah. Warhammer fantasy, baby. Look at this. Chaos dwarfs. Oh, actually, this isn't even a chaos dwarf. This is a normal dwarf. But they, this look that these ones got, they're called Slayer dwarves. Slayers. Orange mohawk, orange beard, shades of Gotrek. Those of you Warhammer Fantasy fans out there, you know of Gotrek and Felix. Alright, so I'm gonna get my Chaos. Why I keep saying that? I'm gonna get my Slayer dwarf on. I'm gonna be a slayer. I'm gonna kill me some demons, some monsters. What is this? Pantheon? How do I change chapters? Am I allowed to change chapters? No, I gotta play it. The Forges of Nuln. Fuck, let's go, yeah. Gaming with Glacier. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at all caps BIG _ capital S lowercase p EECH. That's big _ speech. Follow me on Twitter for exclusive behind the scenes, never before seen sneak peeks, previews, works in progress, all stages of art before they ever make it to print. That is the benefit of following me on Twitter. If you're into seeing all kinds of works in progress, could be the layout stage, could be the pencils, could be the inks, could be the colors, could be the full page, character designs, scripts, you never know. And also PayPal. My PayPal is paypal.me /Glacier 8888. paypal.me/Glacier 8888. Go ahead and consider leaving a donation if you're inclined and of the mind and feeling kind. Yeah. We accept all donations. Go towards the funding of getting Glacier Mountain Comics Omnibus into fruition, into completion. Help get Glacier Mountain Comics, the company, off the ground and running. You know, this last week of weather has been from hot to cold, extremely cold at night, extremely hot during the day. I think I got the sniffles, making the allergies go crazy. Alright, let's dive in. Let me play a Warhammer Fantasy video too while I play. Let's see. Yeah, let's learn about the greater demons in Warhammer Fantasy.
Demons. They're big, they're scary, and they're more than anything else, a problem.
Oh, here we go.
Insane followers of chaos tell you
I can change.
madman believes is possible.
We can go to the sands with the Tomb Kings. Magnus Curse, the Lost.
The worst case scenario is you
Fires of Betrayal.
enjoy the everlasting torment of your eternal
Which one sounds more better?
You're not getting let go from its clutches. But there's tiers to this sort of thing. No demon is a welcome sight.
Let's go here.
Some are a lot
Lost.
more unwelcome. Anyone within the immediate
Each aspiring champions of chaos is
temper from their aura,
they swore allegiance to. Nurgle followers are resistant to poison, while those of Slanesh are resistant to physical damage. That makes no sense. Oh no, because Slanesh is all about that skin flaying, torture.
The greater demons of chaos are some of the most useful tools that chaos
Alright, here I go. Whoa, how did I do that? Alright, so if I flick my joystick, it brings me forward. Okay, that throws my axes, it brings them back to me. And that's it, those are all my buttons. Oh, X, Mega Swipe.
But before we talk about the warp, did you know Mother's Day isn't all that far off? It's never too early to get you something for
Oh fuck, what was that? Oh, I'm using some kind of potion. Okay, so it uses a potion of some sort.
I must return to the fight. These bad boys got battery life. 32 hours of it straight, to be
I need
precise.
more
And just
time.
10 minutes of charging gives you 90 minutes of that battery life back. Your mom can forget to charge it for a week and she'll be just fine. And I can assemble 100 high elf minis without going insane because I have some quality audio to keep me going. They're a nice purple. The color
Okay, I think I got the buttons pretty much.
I need to fight.
the power of
There's really no jumping though, it seems like in these Diablo 3 style games. Oh, I gotta stop hitting square. I don't know what the fuck it's doing.
I must return to the fight.
If you'd like to get your mom a special Mother's Day gift or just get yourself some fantastic earbuds, I've got just the thing for you. Go to buyraycon.com/pancreasnowhere to get 20%
Alright,
off site-wide.
let's try to go out there.
Good quality audio for whatever you're listening to is a must, so get yourself some Raycon Everyday Earbuds today and experience sound like never before. Now then, let's take a peek at the horrors beyond our comprehension. Because of how chaos works in Warhammer,
Who are you?
man-made horrors, technically. Greater demons of chaos are, as the name suggests, the mightiest
What is this?
chaos gods that exist.
Hey, this is heresy.
They tend to serve their
Isn't this a
gods
stand to the demons?
They are undoubtedly the most effective servants they have at their disposal. The following, of course, applies to all demons of chaos. Greater demons are both. The chaos god expends just a bit of their power and creates a new
Fuck this demon shit.
Need to fight.
Get this demon shit out of my town.
obviously similar to that of their parent god, but they crucially aren't just an avatar of them. Unless your name is Fabius Bile, in which case demons are something formed of emotions that you tell to their face the gods aren't real and they are actually sentient.
Yeah.
It's chugging copium, but so is the entire Imperium about the order of the Great Crusade.
Another second, and I'll crush them all.
And have their entire being shipped back to their parent god on a whim, which tends to nicely ensure loyalty.
What is that stuff giving me?
It's obviously not 100% foolproof. Scarbrand tried to take an action form for as foolish a decision that was, but in almost
Give me
every
something.
single case, the demons are hardly going to be gunning against their parent deity. The only en masse exception I can think of is Age of Sigmar.
What are you about over here?
Secrets that are trying to take Celestia's spot, and they can only do that because Celestia's locked in magical super jail and can't do anything about it at the moment. As with all other demons, they do have true names that can be used to gain a measure of power over them. If you somehow acquire a demon's true name, they're of course going to try and break your hold over them in whatever way they can, but having that true name means you've got a strong chain around their neck in essence. Don't loosen your grip on the chain, and you should be okay. Banish them with it, enslave them if you're feeling confident. The demon's true name gives you a whole lot of power over them. Greater demons, though, have tricky names. Lesser demons have names that can just be hard to pronounce and
What am I
find
doing?
out.
Where do I
Random
keep
demon
going?
might have a name like
What is this shit?
which is a
Whoa.
mouthful to properly say. The name's gotta be perfectly pronounced and known, and if you flub a syllable because it looks like they slammed their head on a keyboard for their name, you might be in trouble trying to bind them. Greater demons may all have names that
need more
include things
time.
like the sound of 1,000 cannons.
Says locate survivor.
Testicles explode as part of the name, and of course all the
How do I get
trying
the
to say their full
survivor?
name to gain power over them, they are presumably trying to keep you from finishing that.
Can I go in between the pews?
The other
No.
demons present are trying to stop you from
Damn
saying
it.
it.
So where do I go, gang?
Alone. Usually when they reach into the real world, a whole horde of lesser demons jumps over with them, which is part of the reason for such a
Just
problem.
another
It isn't
second,
just
and
I
I'll
now have to
crush
deal
them
with Kairos
all.
Fateweaver. It's I now have to deal with Kairos Fateweaver and his 1,000 backup dancers that I'll split in half when I kill them. All demons, assuming they aren't sucked back into their god, are truly immortal. Killing one just vanishes it. It requires truly powerful magic or the presence of the divine to fully kill any demon. Greater demons can still be vulnerable to those things, but they require it to a much higher degree, and even banishing them normally requires a truly breathtaking amount of effort. While reciting scripture to Sigmar or the Emperor can be enough enough to banish a bloodletter, it takes proper artifacts and sites of holy power to banish greater demons. This can be seen with Nakari, who out of all the demons present was the only one strong enough to remain whole in the presence of the Shrine of Assyrian. It still burned them when they touched it, but its presence alone wasn't enough to banish them. Until Tyrion and Teclis did their thing, of course, then they were properly
Bro, how do I get out of here?
banished. They are, of course, depending on the setting, beings made of either magic or raw emotion given form in the warp, based on if you're in fantasy or 40k. We'll go for 40k first because fantasy and AOS largely
Equipping a skill costs skill
too many
points.
differences between chaos and all the settings, but there are a few. In 40k, demons of chaos are the manifestation of the warp's reflections of the materium. When you get angry, and I mean incredibly, unreasonably angry, you might inadvertently give Khorne a bit of a boost, and out pops a new bloodletter. When you and your entire town get that angry, that's how we get a bloodthirster. Because this also works with the general concept of war. Every time you go to fight Khorne gets more demons. Big E can give demons a true death as well as a few other methods, and you can always throw one of them in a Necron Tesseract, and that'll keep them contained for as long as you have the box somewhere secure. But for what most people can do, they're a lot harder to deal with permanently. Even for just banishing them back to the warp instead of truly killing them, a Lasgun is only going to be so effective against a bloodthirster. That's why the proper noun for a group of guardsmen is a horde of guardsmen after all. They know one Lasgun is worthless, but 1,000 of them is a whole lot of worthless getting thrown at you all at once. Obviously they're a threat if you're within the warp because that's their home, but as with their lesser kin, greater demons aren't really an issue for the average person on a day-to-day basis.
I'd like to be able to see.
Ships like trader vessels are greater demons.
Oh, it's not letting me go down there.
If for no other reason than their patron god would like some of their strongest servants to be doing something more productive than harassing random cargo haulers. As a result of being so powerful, greater demons require a massive concentration.
Where the
of
hell is the
energy
survivor?
to reach into real space, let alone maintain themselves there. The most obvious solution to this issue for them is, of course, psychers. Human ones, to be precise, because most humans have a, shall we say, poor grasp of their powers. Even trained humans are pretty shaky at it because humans aren't really
What am I
mentally
supposed to
psychers
do,
quite
bruh?
yet. Psychic awakening and the Emperor's visions all point to mankind evolving to that point, so eventually mankind might be similar to the Eldar.
How do I get out of here?
But it's very much not at that point yet. As a result, they wait for some unsuspecting psyker to lose control and hijack their body, possessing them and using them as a conduit to exist in real space. Alternatively, if the situation requires something more impactful but less long-lasting, they might explode into a portal for demons to cross through. This might let them pour directly into real space, but lacking both a host as well as a sustaining source of psychic power, they won't be around for that long. Greater demons can also be summoned through rituals that are suitably messed up and appropriate for the one you're trying to summon. A lesser demon of Khorne might just need a couple of bloody sacrifices. If you want a bloodthirster, you're sacrificing an entire postal code worth of people at least. It's the same across the board, although if I'm being honest, I also like to imagine that summoning Tzeentch demons is entirely random in what's required and is more based on how they're feeling in a given moment. Maybe you need to overthrow an entire regime and change your whole society for the Lord of Change to even notice you. Maybe the only change required to summon one is changing your socks. The other, far more canonical case of not really needing all that much to summon a greater demon is if your name is Thanquol, in which case you can summon Scarbrand by accident. Just a goof, you know, just a little oopsie daisy. I love that rat. Greater demons tend to cause more issues than just the obvious one of their presence. Yeah, a greater demon is a hazard to anyone in the immediate area. That's a no-brainer. They tend to also have a detrimental effect to the very planet they're on as well, though. Their presence. Anyone immediately around a bloodthirster is driven to rage, while the Lord of Change can cause the entire countryside they're in to begin rapidly mutating as the warp seeps off them. And of course, the good old-fashioned insanity that comes from looking at the raw essence of the warp given form to these demons in the portal they come through. Actually quite nicely shown in Space Marine 2 with the Guardsmen, plus the plot twist that isn't a plot twist because it was in the marketing admins. They as often as not also kill the people that summon them because summoning and controlling are two different things. I can let loose a rabid animal into a building. That doesn't mean once it's out I can get it back in the cage or that it won't maul me too. It's kind of like that. Containing a greater demon and the warp rift that summoned them is naturally the highest priority for the Imperium as well as any other non-chaos factions present, which has varying degrees of difficulty based on the faction in question. The Tower probably the worst off because of them trying to
I have no idea.
being in denial about reality.
This game is crazy.
Less of a presence in the warp, it's slightly more feasible for them, and railguns are damn strong even against demons. The Imperium has everything from hordes of guardsmen to space marines to even the Grey Knights if it's bad enough to throw at the problem, and there's always good old-fashioned exterminatus if nothing else works. The Eldar can do anything from seal the rift if it threatens them to just walking into the webway and letting it be someone else's problem. You might call that cowardice. I say you try fist-fighting a bloodthirster first before you can judge them for not wanting to do so. And of course, the Necrons and Tyranids can just turn a warp rift off. The Shadow and the Warp and Necron pylons are quite good at making even greater demons dissipate into nothingness. If given time and the opportunity, though, they can easily lay waste to an entire planet on their own. The Space Marine chapter known as the Meta-Marines, who were no doubt famed for switching their tactics based on what army list was winning the most tournaments at the time, once dealt with a chaos cult doing all sorts of chaos cult shenanigans. In desperation, the cult summoned the bloodthirster Angrath, who proceeded to kill every single thing on the Hive world over the course of 7 years, all by himself. The dude must have been killing 100 people per axe swing to match the population growth of a hive, let alone outpace it, but that's the kind of stuff greater demons can do. They may even go so far as to drag a planet into the warp with them, or surround it in the warp, essentially allowing them to exist with impunity on that world. The one upside that does apply to all Warhammer settings to some degree, but mostly 40k in my mind, is that while they're in the Materium, they are somewhat subject to the laws of the Materium. In a grander scientific way, demons in real space suddenly go from a realm of dreams made real to a realm of gravity and physics and all that
Locate survivor.
Their forms become much more solid and physical, still made out of warp stuff, but no longer ephemeral.
Finally get to kill some dudes.
Their mere thoughts
Get out of
are
here.
enough to change the world around them. They now have to actually put the work in themselves to do so. In a more practical sense, they're now vulnerable to being shot. Greater demons are strong, but 20 Bane blades all point
To finally chop everything up.
So I do stand by my statement that outright defeating chaos is quite difficult, but shooting it in the face until it can't bother you for a little while is a lot easier. The Great Rift, of course, made greater demons a far more common occurrence in the galaxy, at least where it was real space. Because once they required great rituals, now sometimes they can just show up if you're in the wrong place. Over in Fantasyland, it is, like I said, similar, but instead of being emotional resonances or whatever, demons are made of the raw magic of the realm of chaos. Glowing from the poles, magic suffuses most of the Warhammer world to varying degrees at any given moment. When the winds of magic are weak or calm altogether, demons for the most part cannot materialize in the mortal world unless a ritual is performed, and they won't be around long even in that case. When the winds of magic are strong, however, they have a much easier time being summoned and can sustain themselves far longer. In places where the barrier between the realm of chaos and the normal world are particularly weak, they can also just show up there, too. Yvresse is a great example of this, since after Grom smashed it up, the Waystone network wasn't strong enough to totally stabilize magic in the region anymore, so sometimes demonettes and keepers of secrets and whatnot just make an appearance. You can also find plenty of them hanging around outside the Polar Chaos Gate, but that's less surprising. Portals to hell have demons around them, who could have guessed? There does seem to be a lot more ways to deal with demons in fantasy than in 40k, and part of that is the far greater presence of gods in the setting. In 40k, it's mostly just Big E going against them, with some occasional jabs thrown in by deities like Kegarak or Iniad. In fantasy, you've got the various human pantheons, the dwarf and elf gods, Nagash. Nagash choked out a bloodthirster in the end times when chaos was at its most powerful. It ain't even a thing. Obsidian is also apparently a stone that completely counteracts magic. Demons being made in magic, you can theoretically throw a rock.
Oh, these fucking rats.
And of course, if
I knew it.
in the Grim, you
Muscle memory, that's why I was trying to kill them in the
into Arkham you go, eternal
back in the hometown.
beyond all I know and cherish. Also helping demons
Damn, how do I get my health back
the
up?
vortex at the center of Ulthuan. Created when chaos first reached the world, the Elder Vortex drains magic from it. Since it drains the magic in the world, that means demons can't just show forever, and is indeed part of the reason you need complicated rituals to begin with. It isn't perfect at draining magic, so sometimes there is enough in an area that the weather forecast calls for Scarbrand, but for the most part, it does the job well. All of this said, greater demons in fantasy are still a massive threat. Felix being one in the head with a sacred thorn.
You'll never take me like that! Hit me!
And the thing came back a few decades down the line for revenge. It didn't work out for the demon because it came back for revenge on
Jeez.
Gotrek and Felix are Gotrek and Felix, but it shows how damn hard it is to truly kill them. And over in Age of Sigmar, there
How do I get all my other attacks I had? I can only use X. I was using R1 and shit back in the town. Oh, shit. Oh, you motherfuckers throwing them shits at me. I don't think so.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
That's the one place where Sigmar himself might show up to personally throw down with them, since it's his front lawn. So they tend to not do that very often. There's a list of people that Sigmar can't just instantly obliterate.
Get over here, you
Average
bitch.
Raider demon isn't on the list. Something that exists technically in all settings, but is most prominent in recent memory in Total War.
What do you give me?
Exalted Greater Demons.
How do I pick it up?
They're better Greater Demons, given a stronger position in their god's hierarchy. With
Oh, you fucking arching bitch.
they don't come
Get
up
out of
very
here.
often anymore, but at the very least, in Total War,
What is this thing right here?
standard demon generals levels up enough times to turn into an exalted greater demon
I
to
need-
lead your armies with. Once
I need
upon a
more
time, an
attacks.
exalted demon was a fusion of a mortal and a demon.
I was doing all kinds of crazy squares. Hold on, am I allowed to put my shit back on? Basic skills.
40k require either the heaviest of artillery or a moderately important name character to take down, while in fantasy some conscripted farmers with about 10 pounds of armor between them can do the same thing. Chaos is all about
Shred.
being affected by the beliefs of mortals, right? And symbolism is a very powerful thing against it. It's why even mere symbols
Yeah.
of the Emperor
See
Sigmar
that
can
one.
drive away lesser demons and give an advantage against greater ones. Well, in 40k,
Wait,
it's
the
less
fuck?
personal when the guard opens fire against
How do
one,
I get back
because
there?
they become more subject to actual physical laws. The Baneblade shot still hurts them, but it's a largely mechanical process.
Bro,
You press
how-
the button and the tank fires.
How do I do the circle
Personal
one?
involvement. It's not strictly speaking you slaying the demon. It's the tank doing it. You're just driving. But in fantasy,
There we go,
the Imperial
triangle.
Soldier is putting his life on the line
Okay,
up
let's
close and
pick
personal
one of
to defend his
these.
own country. He doesn't
And
have
it-
to find
throw a
his own
spinning
weapons and
axe.
technology to fight
Yeah,
with,
why
just
don't I
a
have
pointy
that?
stick. He's fighting the demon one-on-one personally, which is symbolically a lot more powerful than the firing line of las guns. If he's lucky, he does have a black power
okay.
weapon, which compared to a Baneblade or
Let's
las gun
move
is still
on.
far more involved. You gotta load the powder, jam it in,
There we
jam
go.
the bullet in, and then you can finally
What's this
fire.
one do?
The level of personal involvement against
The
demons
war
is
cry
greater in
against
fantasy
maximum
than
health
40K,
bonus.
making it symbolically more significant. And since the more perplexing
What's
kind of
this?
stuff translates to your
Perform
average
powerful
fantasy fellow
chain,
being
charge
affected
forward
by
in a
this
straight line.
counterpart. I'm sure the real reason is just GW needs them to be in both settings,
sure,
so
why
they
not?
end up as stronger in 40k because it's a sci-fi setting with a lot crazier stuff in it. But in my own personal explanation, I like to think that the lack of tech means your average Imperial State Trooper or whatever army grunt from another faction is getting more personal
R2.
with it. And because it's more personal and emotionally powerful, this means them stabbing that spear hits a bloodthirster harder than a guardsman firing a
Let's do
las.
that. Defense. Eternal Grudge.
And does. How about we get into the various kinds of Let's
is
start
there any
off with
other
the
ones?
angry red man himself, Khorne. Bloodthirsters are the leaders
Passive.
of Khorne's forces, beings of pure hate and rage.
Okay, that should
Down entire
make
armies
it
on their
way
own,
easier
be they
now.
facing the armies of the
Fucking
Imperium,
do
the
this,
mightiest of
bitches.
Supercast Eternals, or the
I hear you,
Ancient Knights of the
Beastman. I'm
Bloodthirsters
sniffing you out. Yeah.
battlefield. Slightly backpedal on how strong they are.
Oh,
I need more time.
Hates it. Actually, that comparison fits fairly well.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Killing one of them.
Go! Holy shit.
Let's give him a little respite. What a sweet step.
An avatar of Cain is an avatar of Cain.
Oh my god.
By and large, bloodthirsters are
Am I almost dead?
strengths and abilities.
Jesus Christ.
Dunked on is slightly different than Cain getting regularly dunked on. Bloodthirsters
Oh, what is this?
melee combat, but as the largest engine charge
No.
forces, you can find plenty of them that are great at the more logistical and strategic aspects of warfare as well. In fact,
Holy
you find
fuck.
most of those guys. To be specific, there exists within Khorne's domain 8 groups of bloodthirsters. Now, what exactly
Blood for the blood god. Yeah.
I presume this is GW who support that stuff with. That being said, we can actually use these hosts to find out exactly how many bloodthirsters.
What a sweet step.
Every bloodthirster is part of the host. There are 8 bloodthirsters in the first
to what a sweet death.
At least there's no Warhammer that doesn't quite track because you can have more than 8 armies. There's only
These fucking archers are killing me.
strongest warriors. They each directly command 8 demons under them.
Fucking bow and arrow piece of shit.
Don't toy with me! Just strike the fatal blow.
Ironically enough, given that name, those demons are the ones that are Khorne's generals. Maybe that's why they're so angry. They just want to smash, but Khorne keeps telling them to build more supply depots like they're playing Hearts of Iron. With the math of each host going downward in rank having 8 times as many as the previous host, we come to a grand total of Khorne having 19,173,960 bloodthirsters under his command. And for once, I don't think this
How
is
do I
denoted
pick
in
stuff
random
up?
numbers. If one bloodthirster could take down a planet on his own, even if he was one of the mightiest, then all of them at once is game over in the
I
galaxy.
need to
Hell,
fight.
in fantasy, that many bloodthirsters no doubt outnumbers entire regions of the Empire. At any given moment,
How do I pick stuff up?
one for their position in the
We got troll bracelets and troll crest.
if the challenger
No
wins,
idea how to
he gets
pick
the
shit up.
position of the first guy. If he dies, sucks to be
No,
Yumbo's.
I need
Khorne
more
doesn't care either
time.
way,
I've
his blood is
lost the
flowing,
blood
he's
rush.
happy. Also, just something I observed, the 8th house being the generals means the
Damn.
bloodthirster generals outnumber the non-generals
What do I
by
do
about
with-
5 to 1, which is certainly an interesting strategic choice. Bloodthirsters are all armed.
Oh, there we go. I hit X.
Magic, in addition to just being armor forged by
Alright,
the god
cool.
of war and therefore good. But the rest of their arsenal is surprisingly
No,
varied. The
I
6th
need more
host, the
time.
bloodthirsters of insensate rage, wield great axes the size of a castle's gateway. The 8th
Alright,
host,
I'm
meanwhile,
going this
has the
way.
classic whip and just
Oh,
as normal as you can get with an axe that also has the
These beast men.
side of it, which incidentally
Get out of here, you fucks. Actually, no, they look like trolls, right?
God's greater demons and weapons, or there's
Oh, shit.
said, one to own the axe and one to be the axe. There's a whole bevy of named bloodthirsters out there, but let's just go over
Oh, these fucking rats.
simple number to keep things at, even if Khorne would probably prefer I do at least 8. First is, of course, the probably most well-known one between Total Warhammer and TTS, Skarbrand.
Yeah.
Skarbrand was/is part of the first host.
Oh, look at
He
them.
once fought against 1,000 other blood
I see you, bitches.
I need to fight.
and won. He just kept winning and winning and winning until
I need to fight.
Man, you're the one doing all the hard work. Why don't you go challenge your boss? So he did, and it didn't go well. And then got thrown out of Khorne's realm so hard he flew for over a week straight until he crashed landed. His wings destroyed and his
Must
mind
return
stripped
to
of
the
anything
fight.
but rage.
Yeah.
Now he seeks to kill
Dwarf,
those things
boomerang,
that give Khorne's good
bitch.
graces, which will almost
What
certainly
is this?
happen because in Total
fight.
Warhammer, even if Skarbrand hands him the skull of a god, Khorne still doesn't let him back in.
Oh,
He's got 2
shit,
axes with true to form are made from the essence of the bloodthirster, and he's a surprisingly eloquent speaker.
Fucking
In Total
bitch.
War, his voice lines are
I
pretty
need
calm.
to
That
fight.
will summon him on accident. He pretty calmly told the rat that he was his doom. He wasn't, but that's Thanquol. Thanquol can never be killed. He's too funny. The next bloodthirster is a fella named Angrath. Angrath is a rather sad fella because he's
No, I need more time. I need to fight.
Jesus.
he of course lost against one of the
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
That's Martius Calvin. That's the named Ultramarine. You can't hold that.
No,
against him.
I need
But
more
it's a shame
time.
He was at least given a consolation prize of single-handedly killing a hive world over the course of 7 years. As mentioned
No,
earlier,
I need more time.
he's doing better than most other people ever get, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Advantage at the end of it. He just ran out of things.
I got nothing on me. Slayer dwarf, baby.
So that's something. And the final bloodthirster.
Let's give them a little respite.
Take them boomerangs.
Blood Angels Command is also
Just another second,
Yeah.
and I'll crush them all.
at least in 4K, but his defeats are against Sanguinius.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
To speed through some of it is breaking Sanguinius's legs before getting shoved
No, I need more time.
again during the Siege of Terra, only for Sanguinius to break his
Fucking
back.
bitches.
No, I need more time.
Hey.
Killed by Grey Knights once, the Sanguinor defeated him before, and during the opening of the Great Rift when Hive Fleet Leviathan was tearing down on Baal, the Rift overtook the Hive Fleet. When things calmed down a bit, there was nothing but millions of terrible
Fucking rats. Get out of here.
I need more time.
Yeah.
or anything Blood Angel Sama.
No, I need more time.
And then Dante actually gave the order to summon him onto Baal so that he couldn't arrive at his own port, because the Rift
Let's give them a little respite.
he was instead catapulted into space where he was angry he couldn't fly. Yet Isaac Newton boasts bozo. In fantasy, meanwhile, Kabanda's greatest appearance was during the end times. Kairos Fate Weaver failed to take Oppenheim, so Archaon cut his head off and used the blood to summon Kabanda instead. Kabanda proceeded to butcher his way across the Empire, taking on nearly all the incarnates at once. When Caradrian, the incarnate of the Wind of Fire magic...
No! I need more time!
Wind of Akshi, he just tanked it and killed the elf. The only
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
And Sigmar, who finally got rid of him before Archaon proceeded to then get rid of the setting. Meh. Moving on to Zinch, we have the Lord of Change.
No! I need more time!
That's it. Credits.
Let's give them a little respite! No! I need more time! No! I need more time!
As you guys know, I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends hardcore for a year, collected a bunch of champions, but today, I really need it that this is the best time to join Raid Shadow Legends. They're doing the craziest crap.
No! I need more time!
They're bringing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, and they're even giving away some of these champions for FR Double E.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Yeah.
Be able to get Michelangelo completely free. All you need to do is just log in 7 days, not even consecutively, and you'll get this guy for free. Download Raid, log in for 7 days, and claim a Ninja Turtle for free.
Deeper in the dungeon I go. Finna see some dungeoneers down here. Ah.
No! I need more time! Just another second, and I'll
This
crush
game's
them
called Chaos
all!
Bane. Utter chaos. Yeah.
Wizard, and it's game over for the person who isn't a bird. This once upon a time.
No! I need more time! Let's give them a little respite.
Sudden death was inconsequential. He has a name, so it's a moot point. In theory, Lords of Change can see pretty much everything ever. Kairos Fate Weaver can do even more than that, which we'll get to later, but according to lore, Lords of Change only ever don't see coming if Zeke specifically intervenes to protect them.
Let's give them a little respite!
Means they're omniscient and could never lose. But allow me, for once in the
No,
history of
I
the
need
Warhammer
more time.
fanbase, to offer an alternative to the classic line
Ooh.
of everything is canon, not everything
Yeah,
is
shit,
true.
I
That isn't
got.
just ignoring something GW did that you don't like. Zinch is, among other things, the god of lies. It comes part and parcel with scheming. Sometimes you gotta lie to get to higher places. Now again, Zinch supposedly knows
How do I
all.
get
If
down
he wanted
there?
to win, he could, but he doesn't, because if he won, he'd lose, because there's no one to scheme against. But tell me if you...
No! I need more time!
Oh, looks like I can chop that down.
No! I need more time! I've lost the blood rush! No! I need more time! I need to fight!
Every passage along the lines of Zinch
How do I get down there?
is in-universe propaganda. If it sounds like I'm shitting on him and the Lords of Change, that's because I am. But in fairness, even without the all-knowing thing in play, they aren't exactly weak. Just being near one is the kind of thing that makes you spontaneously mutate into a chaos spawn, and when they start actually slinging
I've lost
spells,
the
it's
blood
game over.
rush!
They are almost certainly better at magic than you are, so if you don't specifically have the tools to counteract them, you're done for. Famous
I've
Lords of
lost
Change
the
I
blood
care
rush!
for, of course, Kairos Fate Weaver and Ancient
No!
Super
I need
King
more
Ares.
time!
Kairos was once a normal Lord of Change until Zinch got angry he couldn't see the
I
picture
need
with
to
100%
fight.
clarity, so he tossed Kairos
Let's give them a little respite!
like old thing in the center of reality. Kairos came out with 2 heads and visibly aged, which honestly
Yeah.
that second thing is more shocking than the 2 heads because demons are immortal. They're not supposed to get
Oh.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
same time, which goes beyond what you might think.
No! I need more time!
Isn't necessarily just one. It's branching. That's the whole gimmick of
No!
Overseers.
I need more time!
Sees infinity, every single possible branching timeline for major ones.
No! I need more time!
You put your left shoe on first instead of the right one.
Let's give them a little respite.
Unless your Lord Arthur
Yeah.
told you can either get revenge
Fucking
on Gilman
archers.
or the Horus Heresy. Both heads were telling
Yeah,
the full
yeah.
story in that case. When he's not on a mission of some sort, there's 81 Lords of Change that write down every single thing he says, most of which is nonsense, but every now and again a secret of the universe leaks its way out. He's trying to tempt the Blood Drinker Space Marine chapter to come to Chaos by way of offering them a holy ritual to maybe avoid the Black Rage, and when Gilliman came back, he captured Gilliman only for that to not stick. And as mentioned earlier,
I
he failed
need to
capture
fight.
Warhammer Fantasy, and was
I can't even
used
see.
more direct demon instead by Archaea.
I must return to the fight. Let's give them a little respite.
Yeah.
I need to fight.
Oh,
No,
I
I
need
need
to
more
fight.
time.
I don't think it's ever been confirmed which head lies and which one is honest is always the same, so you have that to worry about when you're asking him a question. Because he
I've
knows all
lost the
answers,
blood
sure
rush.
he also knows what exactly you're going to ask him. So
I must return to the fight.
the only way I can think to win in his little game is to give him a question that's just a 50-50 answer. For example, let's say you're an
Need
inquisitor
to
and there's a
fight.
gas.
No, I need more time.
Attack one of 10 sectors.
Holy shit.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Question. Flying head will
Let's give them a little respite.
still ultimately wrong. What you should ask is quite simple.
Ah, let's give them a little respite.
One head will be honest, one will not, but now you can narrow down.
No, I need more time.
Instead of the 10 you
Purify the whole sector. Get rid of all the goblins.
Let's give them a little respite.
That's the chance you take with demons. The other one I like is one named Atos Ravenares, and there's
Let's give them a little
Give me
respite.
my axe.
significant is that when he's summoned, he kills everything on the planet he's summoned to. He's so paranoid about people knowing his schemes and true name and whatnot that when he's
Damned
summoned,
cultist
everyone has to go.
lured us
That's it.
into a
I just
trap.
find it funny that the Zinch demon
Tried
is the
to
exterminatus
fight,
one.
but
Oh, and at one point in
too
40K,
many of them.
he had a point cost of
Easy now, lad.
1,500.
You and your men
Mid-pricing.
fought well.
Well, now let's get you on your feet and back to the tower.
It can also take
They
photos
took
for
them.
you and automatically
Anyone
upload
still
the
able to
videos and
walk,
photos to the
drag
mobile app.
them,
The coolest thing is that it
screaming
can scan and
into the
recognize the objects
darkness.
in front of you, and it will tell you the
Forget
answers through the Bluetooth
about
earphones
me.
on both sides of the glasses. Hey,
Find
glasses, what's the name of
the
the
others.
Find the others.
Which country is the author?
Aye.
The author of this book is Joshua David, and he is Italian.
Not only that, but these glasses can also answer calls and play music for you. Wearing them while traveling is pure bliss.
I need to
Mobile app,
fight.
They can help you translate languages from dozens of countries. No more language barriers when traveling abroad.
I've lost the blood rush.
Blue light and UV rays, effectively protecting your eyes.
I've lost the blood rush.
All day. Such a high-tech pair of glasses is only a few tens of
I
dollars.
need to
Limited stock
fight.
available. If you get your hands on them,
Aye.
you'll be a lucky one. Hurry up and click the orange shopping cart below to buy them.
Take the smelliest guy you ever met. Now double it. Double it again. Double it a third time for good measure. And then just to be safe, double that smell about a dozen times more. Now you have the great unclean.
Let's give lost the blood rush.
I'd be insulted if you didn't smell like shit. Great unclean ones are all made in the image of Papa Nurgle himself. And
I've lost the blood
these
rush.
fellows are so jolly that the joy is positively infectious.
I
When they take
need
the
to
battlefield, they
fight.
come forth with the biggest of smiles as they bash your head in with a bell to herald the
I've
arrival of
lost the
Nurgle's gifts.
blood
The
rush.
gifts, mind you, are far worse than the bell. It's probably quicker to list the amount of things
Aye.
that can't smash you into paste in one hit. The bell isn't that special. The mere presence of a
I
great
need
unclean
to
one, however
fight.
sick as those around it, as plague chokes the life out of anyone facing it. Sickness spreads out across
I've
the
lost the
land.
blood
Even
rush.
dealt with, the area is almost certainly doomed to face
Blood for the blood god.
Quarantining off an area
I
that
need to
has been
fight.
is necessary for whoever controls the region. In spite of the medicine
I
being worse in
need to
fantasy, it might
fight.
actually be better off in this case, though. Nurgle's plagues are equal parts pathogen and demon magic, and because of that, the priestesses of the goddess Shalia can pray away the sick more effectively than a lot of medicine might otherwise. Great unclean ones aren't stopping there when it comes to being disgusting, though. Dirty and sick isn't enough for them.
I wonder if I should check what all these items
Yeah, it's gross.
I got
Nurglings
do.
sometimes pop off of them, which they incidentally can throw
Check
as a
my
missile weapon.
inventory.
And at least one Nurgling, Kugath, became a great unclean one after swallowing the contents of Nurgle's cauldron. Now, admittedly, that was an extreme case,
Disgusting.
because within it was
Glutton.
the greatest disease yet, but it stands
Oh
to
no, wait,
reason that
Nurgle
possible
Decay,
Nurglings
right?
can
Wait,
do
is Nurgle
great
Decay
unclean
and
ones through
Glutton?
similar methods.
Yes,
But,
he
that's
is.
still not even the grossest way
Alright,
they
what was I gonna do?
There's a character in Warhammer
Oh yeah, let me
Fantasy
check my
named
inventory
Warhammer
stuff.
He's a champion
all
of
the
Nurgle,
stuff
which
I've
isn't
been
anything too
getting.
special on its own. But his mom was a
Maybe
witch and his
anything
dad
cool?
was a great unclean one. So, you know, have fun thinking about the mechanics of that one. The two great unclean ones I'll bring up here are Kugath Plaguefather and Rodigus. Kugath is actually fairly different between fantasy and 40K.
Whoa, what's this one?
In 40K, he's actually quite anxious.
Strike the ground with your axes. Dealing damage. Oh, I already got that on circle.
Once a Nurgling hanging around on Papa Nurgle's shoulder while Nurgle was cooking up his greatest disease
I already got that right here, don't I?
When he fell in the cauldron,
Yeah,
he just started
okay,
drinking and
so
drinking until he'd become the great unclean one that embodied the
status.
perfect disease. Nurgle loved all this and happily laughed it off, but Kugath was dejected. He robbed Nurgle.
You mean
of his
tell me
greatest
there's...
disease, yet he was horrified and ashamed of himself. To make up for it, he's
Oh, there's
himself
different
Scott
versions I can
Galaxy,
pick?
searching and
What
experimenting
is
with all
this?
sorts of
Defense?
ingredients and victims to try and recreate the perfect pathogen.
Whoa,
He's fairly detached from the great game of
4300
Chaos God,
defense.
since he spends a surprising amount of time
449. Yeah, this is the best one to have.
He's still one of Nurgle's greatest servants. He did
Why
get
wouldn't I
dirges
choose
once,
him?
which probably hurt. Dirge isn't the 2D Clone Wars character that Obi-Wan exploded. Turns out that when you eat a Grey Knight, Anvil Thawne to be specific, there's pretty good odds they're just gonna give you intense indigestion and crawl their way out of you. Also completely unrelated, but does anyone else hear Anvil Thawne's name and immediately think of Thrawn? It can't just be me. He was also found by Mortarion crying over his origin story, and they bonded a bit over shared parental issues. Don't really have much to say on that one. It's kinda cute, in a really gross way, because it's Mortarion and a great unclean one. During the Plague Wars, he actually managed to create something to match Nurgle's greatest disease, the titular God Blight. And it worked pretty well as a demigod.
Why can't I get those?
Gilliman, but it couldn't quite hurt God's
Speak with
brother,
Teclis.
because Biggie resurrected Gilliman, so it didn't
Where are you,
go anywhere.
Teclis?
Because he was a bit of a loose cannon.
I know how you look, so I got that going for me. Alright, I'm looking for Teclis.
Regenerating in the warp. In fantasy, that's swallowing Nurgle's
You guys seen Elf Wizard?
At least I couldn't find a fantasy source for it happening, but he does still travel the mortal world looking for new disease ingredients.
Teclis, where the fuck are you?
Kill gods here, which means it's a shame for him that he can't transfer the godblight ingredients from 40k. If you win in his Total Warhammer 3 campaign, he does succeed in that though by using Ursun's corpse to make a godblight, so good on him. He also seems a lot happier in fantasy, or at least in Total War.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
For all the factions that doesn't harass the advisor. Even the good guy factions don't wait around a bit.
Teclis, you gotta be here somewhere.
Disease and whatnot, like all great unclean ones do. With Total Warhammer 3's launch, we learned that he was apparently involved in a mix of a Nurgle civil war and religious schism, as some other Nurgle demons decided only Nurgle himself should invent new diseases and not his lowly servants, greater demon or no. When they
How do I speak with Teclis?
Disease that wasted away even other great unclean ones. One of the other GUOs survived, but when Kugath gave chase, 3 of the dragon children of Cathay burnt them all and sent them back to the warp. Aside from that, he does pretty standard greater demon stuff. He's attacked Bretonnia, the Empire, the dwarfs. He really doesn't like the dwarfs on account of a personal defeat at Karaza Karak, as well as the fact
Oh yeah,
that
Teclis is down here, isn't he?
in the end times, he was slain at Altdorf by Lo and Leoncoeur.
Teclis, where are you?
Seemed to be doing all that much. Rodigus, meanwhile,
Is that you, flowing?
similar habits across the settings.
I gotta talk to you, bruh.
Rodigus Rainfather, you see, because he likes to pretend to be an ancient fertility god and give people rain. When some Tau Earthcasts completely failed to get their technology that gave them water working again on a planet suffering from drought, they started praying to the same god the natives prayed to. Initially, the drought ended, and everything was right and well and great all around. Then the planet turned into a bog that was more disease than anything else, and who was actually...
How do I talk to Teclis?
He loves to do that kind of little prank. He's also called this because he's surrounded by a hurricane of filth and sewage at all times, appropriately called the Deluge of Nurgle. It heals friendly units and makes enemy units drown in poop. He's become a sort of rival to
Fuck's
Kugath.
sakes.
In AOS, he just seems to be the main great unclean one, and in 40k, he called Kugath out for
I have no idea where I'm going.
Plague Wars, he managed to set things up so someone discovered evidence of the Imperium Secundus, which can cause all sorts of lovely problems for Gilliman and the Imperium as a whole. Between that and his general success, he's become Nurgle's favorite boy. Nice to see that even if Nurgle is all about love, he and his demons aren't any less immune to the infighting of everyone else in 40k. Second to last, because remember there's still a rat god to talk about, we have the Keepers of Secrets. Keeper of Secrets,
I
the
need to fight!
Greater Demons always makes me giggle a bit because you know for a fact they'd be the first people to be spreading gossip about anything. Cheryl's new hairdo is not going 5 minutes without a Keeper of Secrets talking about it behind her back. Aside from that, there of course, as with all
Man, where do I go?
Be had, corrupting mortals with honey words and magical seduction, and presumably have enough drugs on them at any given moment to slightly buzz Ozzy Osbourne. They are in all
Speak with
fairness,
Teclis. Oh, Teclis is in here. It's gotta be.
Everyone thinks they'd go
This
for
is the Eldar thing. Yep, there he is.
or Korn and his strength, or even Nurgle for some
I found your lost
but
warriors.
let's be honest, in the settings
They've
of
been trapped
Warhammer,
by
the
the
most
cultists
attractive
and
offer that
surrounded.
can be made is
For
someone
what
giving
it's
you the
worth,
chance to
to
just
die
enjoy
well.
life for a few
Most of
minutes.
them, at
And so
least.
Keepers of Secrets sneak
And
into
the
your
others?
mind, whispering to you
They
that
were
a little
taken
break from
alive?
work won't hurt.
Not
Take an
much
extra few
point
minutes
taking
and
them
smoke
if they're
break. It
dead,
won't kill
is it?
anyone. And while you're
But
at
it's a
it, that
tough
guy
work
over
with
there
a
is
handful
smoking
of
something pretty
prisoners,
cool.
though.
Why don't you go grab some of
Not
the wacky
prisoners.
tobacco and take a load off?
Sacrifices.
Cut to a year down the line, and you're
Offerings to
having
the
the kind
Lord
of
of
sex that doesn't even
Pestilence in
look like
exchange
sex
for
anymore,
more
but it
power.
sure as hell
Oh
is a
shit!
We
Sacrifice.
must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
You have just acquired improved skill. It is more powerful version of the skill but costs more points.
Gone, just imprisoned, and she has been affecting the mortal realms more and more as the chains binding
Ooh,
her have loosened and
gold
broken.
crowns.
Until she's finally freed, the Keepers of
Collector's
Secrets
Guild
are going to enjoy
unlocked.
either having no one to answer to, seeking submission to their goddess once again, or
Visit
trying
the
to climb their way to
Collector's
the top
Guild.
and claim her former throne. Sticking with the number 2,
Let me see what new skills I got.
here to talk about are Nakari and Shalaxi.
Pick a random one.
We'll do Shalaxi first because we need to discuss the Inari when they
Is this
come
on
up.
there anywhere?
Enjoys doing that.
Savage
Shalaxi was made
Swing.
specifically to kill the champions of the other Chaos Gods, and in particular Bloodthirsters. Korn and Slanesh are arch rivals, so KOS.
Oh shit, what did I just get rid of though?
Idea by any means. Twice has Shalaxi fought
Fuck.
Scarbrand, although each time the duel was interrupted. One of which involved them being banished by the Grey Knights, which Slanesh threw a hissy fit over, but
Oh, this one I got rid of?
Shalaxi was important enough to bring back to screw with the Inari, and unfortunately she's done that quite well. Shalaxi's demon armies and the Inari clashed, and look, I'll be honest with you, it's been some time since I forced myself to read the Inari stuff. But if I remember correctly, she licked a pretty sizable portion of the Eldar to death, which just, come on man, please. Give them some credit, don't lick them to death. In spite of this, her forces were defeated and the Incarn summoned to banish her, which on paper is a Ynnari dome.
Oh, I can't have both of those?
Which congregated on the world this took place on, Iathglass had
Alright.
argued for days straight. And this was all sorts of Eldar, mind you. Dark Eldar, Craft Warblers, Exodites, hell, the Harlequins were there too, all working together. But after the Incarn banished Shalaxi, they showed up again for just a second to inform the Ynnari that they weren't fighting them at full power, because at the time of the Ynnari's time in the spotlight, the latest thing GW chose to rip off was apparently Dragon Ball Z.
Alright.
And the Eldar all just
What I gotta do? Visit the Collector's Guild.
and will lie, and the Eldar are her arch enemy, and the Ynnari are trying
How
to
the
form a
fuck do I get to the
specifically
Collector's
kill her. One
Guild?
of two things happened here. One, Shalaxi was telling the truth and the Ynnari really are screwed. Or two, Shalaxi was lying to sow discord, in which case that also worked phenomenally. Given how the Ynnari
What is this
retreated as
thing?
time went on, I have no idea which is true, but both are likely and both are somehow the worst option.
How do I
Would you
get to
rather
the
Ynnari
Collector's
are the idiots, or
Guild?
would you rather Slanesh just be able to wipe them out, no issues had? Pick your poison. Anyway,
This way?
Nakari's also here. The Total War trailer with them was pretty sick.
This doesn't seem like the way.
Dubstep and orchestral music, cool as hell. Anyways, Nakari in old lore was a demon prince, but now they're a greater demon. I like them in Total War because, again, cool trailer, but their history seems to be one long losing streak. They were also banished by the Grey Knights, which is nothing worth mentioning, but they were even banished by none other than the Emperor himself at one point. Nakari did get a win by killing Asserman, the first one to do the
I hate these kind of games. I don't know.
Not, absolutely obliterated.
Actually, I enjoy this game a lot, but it's just,
Demons alike both respawn. This
you know, a little hint of where,
which he needed, so hey,
where
that's
to go.
another Eldar in a really roundabout way. In fantasy,
Save so much time.
His role is to be the bitch of anyone with the blood of an Aryan in their veins. An Aryan himself fought and banished Nakari, who indeed was one of the 4 greater demons he fought with the Sword of Cain. Malekith at one point bound Nakari to him and used the demon.
Okay, that's where Teclis was.
And Tyrion and Teclis have obliterated Nakari several times. Once they did it nearby the Shrine of Assyrian with help from their god,
What? A
and once they did,
donation?
they nearly killed both Tyrion and Alariel.
Fuck no, I'm not giving you a donation.
Then Teclis rolled up and Dr. Manhattan them to death.
What is
It's
this?
Teclis, man. He just does that shit. If you aren't a plot-ordained end of the world, god
Why does it say visit Techless again? Fuck that. I just seen him. Visit Techless again, bitch? What does this motherfucking elf wizard want?
In fact, he has more than any other chaos god. While this is almost certainly the same propaganda as with Tzeentch saying he's all-powerful, I like the Skaven, so I'm choosing to believe it here. The propaganda in question is that there's a vermin lord for every Skaven in the mortal world, and I can assure you there is no race more numerous than the Skaven. The fuckers probably outnumber the Tyranids by Age of Sigmar. Vermin lords embody the Horde Rat as all the other greater demons embody their respective
What's going on over here?
In this case, every single vermin lord is a colossal asshole. They're all cowardly, self-serving, and through a mortal scheme
Alright,
that things
let's
will
just
like, no matter the
figure out
odds
where
of
to
any
go
Skaven
here.
coming out alive. From top to bottom of Skavendom, the bullying never ends. Unlike the other Chaos Gods, though, the demons of the Horde Rat come in more flavors than vanilla. Khorne's host may each have different specialties, for example, but it's all about war. The Horde Rat in all its glory, meanwhile, knows that if you want success, you gotta diversify your assets. And so we have 5 main kinds of Vermin Lord as a result.
Why does it say visit Techless again, man?
Chaos God servants. Hey, this is still the Skaven we're talking about. They diversify by stealing other
Oh, here, yeah, what do you want?
Time to waste. Even as we speak, the cultists could be preparing to sacrifice their captives. If they succeed,
By iron, I swear it.
the enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time. Choose your battles wisely. Now go.
Good deceivers aren't actually the Tzeentch equivalent because, like Clan Eshin, they're too busy being ninjas, doing the Naruto log tunnel.
Save the prisoners.
And the Shadow the Hedgehog and nothing personal with it.
Sure, seems easy enough, especially when you have no idea where you're going.
Crystal balls they can see the future with. Unlike Kairos, however, they can directly weaponize it, because they can throw the orb like a grenade, and anyone who inhales the gas that comes out of it sees all these futures all at once. They then go completely insane, which, if anything, this reminds me of Gojo from JJK. Truly, the Great Horned Rat alone is the unknown. And then there's Warp Proverb, who tunnels between realities and Age of Sigmar, and indeed spend so much time in those tunnels, they're not quite in sync with everything else. It's like their ping is permanently at 400, which works in their favor more often than not.
Let's go save these prisoners, boy.
Shut on that guy, but the bullshit lagged helped them out. I swear you guys, it's the game, not me. There's only one name Vermin Lord I'd care to discuss, and that's the greatest of them all, Screech Vermin King. In spite of being a greater demon, he's closer to being a demon prince instead. After Nagash was defeated, the Horde Rat was actually happy with the Skaven's progress. When Nagash was gone, the Skaven were flourishing in that awful Skaven way they do. Times were good. Then the Skaven's nature reasserted itself, and any momentum they had going for them was halted by their infighting. It got so bad that the Horde Rat grabbed the 12 Skaven that made up the Council
Main
of the
quest.
World and threw them in a
What is
pit
this?
of ruin. All of them naturally blamed each other for this predicament, and the only thing they had for nourishment was the scraps of failed
Ooh,
schemes and plots.
my skills get stronger when I'm injured.
After God knows how long, because this was in the realm of
It's like a
chaos,
safety
by
net.
suggestion, the Horde Rat checked back in on them to find they had fused into a horrible Rat King. This is actually a real thing, by the way. It's pretty gross, but in real life, rats are really social creatures that will help each other out with genuine altruism. In Warhammer, the Skaven are all awful.
Here we go, finally found some
Rats saw this merged flesh
bitch.
mass of 12 dudes who all hated each other and decided they would become
0 out of 7 prisoners.
them with magic and their souls fused into one entity. Screech of
Oh, there's one.
greatest of the vermin lords. He hasn't done
No, I need more time.
two things that made him lords. After being summoned back
No, I need more time.
Gotta save this prisoner. Get out of here, you fucks. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Create some
Another
space.
second, and I'll
Take them
crush them
axe
all.
boomerangs, you bitches. Where you think you're going, bitch?
No, I need more time.
Dial.
You almost certainly were not long for the world.
Let's give them a little respite.
Do or don't mini segment. Not really going in depth on anything, more so a general idea.
For me, lady.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Oh, the prisoner. Where is he?
Threat and legitimacy.
You
These are
saved my
beings that can
life.
bring down entire
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll do the same for
given
you.
the chance, and the only thing that
Hopefully.
can regularly stand against greater demons are
Okay, now yeah. That's 1. I got 7 more to go. God, God. Am I on a clock? Oh, I am on a clock. 8 minutes. Fuck.
No, I need
That's
more
why he said
time.
choose my He said choose my battles, right? Let's find the other prisoner as quick as I can. Then we'll decide if I'm gonna fight. Oh, get out of my way, you bitches.
Let's give him a
God
little
damn it.
respite.
Prisoner, where are you? Marco!
No, I need
Polo!
more time.
Chaos, at least in your area, is at the height of its power and was not allowed to take.
No, I need more time.
Where are you, prisoner? Oh, I don't see you. I gotta get out
I
of here.
need more time.
Come on! No! Let me out of here, you bitches!
Just another second,
God.
and I'll crush them all. No, I need more time.
Go, you fuck! Go! Where is he? Where's the other prisoners? God, I came down here for
Let's give
nothing.
them a little respite. What a sweet
Ah!
death.
Ah! Where's the other prisoners, you bitch?
Let's give them a little respite.
Oh my god! Get out of here! Fucking demons everywhere! Where's the prisoners? God damn it! There's no prisoners anywhere! Oh my god, I'm
No,
gonna die!
I need more time.
He fucking lied. Where's the prisoners, you bitch? Oh my god, I'm fucked!
Crush them all.
It's me against the world, baby!
Let's give them a little respite.
Blood for the blood god! Yeah!
Let's give them a little respite.
Actually, I don't think Slayers actually worship the blood god.
No, I need more time.
Where the fuck are you, prisoners? You fucking bitches. I'm trying to save you and you're nowhere to be found.
No, I need more time.
And now I got 6 minutes left. I've killed so much of my fucking time. Where the fuck are you?
Downsides of these guys is that if you lose, your army narratively is going to be spent for a bit. A greater demon requires time and effort to summon, and that's ignoring the fact that it's probably
Where the
summoned.
fuck is the prisoners?
It's also quite resource-intensive.
Jesus. This is not fair at all. They really made the prisoners all the way over here somewhere?
Need to cool down for a
Wait.
while. No one likes a real
That's the
time
first one I saved.
especially, but that's what a loss
What the fuck?
demon is.
Where are the other ones, nigga?
Usually means that chaos is out of tricks and the grand finale is here. Your
Oh my god, I suck at these games, bruh.
The pieces are in
Give me Marvel vs. Capcom.
Showtime.
Need that shit back in my life. This shit is stressful. Where is the other prisoners?
Best make that greater demon count.
God damn it.
Something involved in smaller
Okay.
scale things, at least
I see the map.
They
Just
absolutely
fucking
can
go,
possess
bruh.
haunting lone people for some scheme.
Oh
Just
shit.
dude's head. Even
Just
demons
go.
do that. But once a bloodthirster or whatever is out on the
Where
battlefield,
are the
he's
fucking
down
prisoners?
anyway, and he's probably bringing friends. Scarbrand isn't going to be sneaking into a castle like Corvo from Dishonored, nor, quite frankly, any of the rest of the greater demons. So if you like smaller scale
Oh,
things,
fuck you bitches.
you're
What's
probably
over here?
want to include a greater demon in your force list. For tabletop downsides, as a whole, greater demons suffer from the usual caveats of big monos. You need to spend a
Oh
hefty
my
chunk of
god.
points to include them in your army.
Still no freaking prisoners. What the fuck?
Them due to their dangerous nature.
Where are the fucking prisoners, you bitches?
Let's give them a little respite.
Lost enough matches of 40k because my battle plan amounted to throw an avatar of Cain at the opponent and pray for the best. If it dies, you're shot.
I need to fight. No, I need more time.
GW is turning
Oh, fuck yeah. Whatever that was.
your 250 point great
Praise Jesus, baby.
a little bit. Meanwhile, over in AOS, that same
You fucking demons.
180 points.
The prisoners aren't gonna escape now because I have no idea where the fuck they are. I got 4 minutes to rescue 6 prisoners. They are fucked. They are sacrificed. And I suck at this.
No, I need more time.
Fuck's sakes. I'm following the fucking map. Where the fuck could they be? If I was a prisoner, where would I be?
Secrets can't put out nearly as many melee attacks as a bloodthirster can, making choosing your targets, well, even more important. Bourbon Lords, meanwhile, only have 13 wounds, which is funny. It's a real funny goof by GW. Get it? This is the Skaven number. They are admittedly cheaper to balance things out, but come on. You couldn't
Could they be in here?
13, so we
They
can
hide
No,
me?
I need more time.
And those are the greater demons of chaos.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Demise. Thank you as always to my wonderful channel members. You are the greater demons to my chaos.
Where the fuck are the prisoners, you
I must
bitch?
return to the fight.
God damn it. 3 minutes.
Either way, thank you
No
for watching. Take
prisoners.
care out there.
I've lost the blood rush!
Oh my god. Guys, I suck at this. Where the fuck are the prisoners? Bro. There are no fucking prisoners. Is it that first guy I saved? Do I have to do something with him? Hey.
I must return to the fight.
But I crave the warp fried chicken.
I need to fight.
Just makes no sense. I've been down the whole map, haven't I? How do I get over here?
I must return to the fight.
I need $100.
I gotta break down these walls.
No way. Download Earn It. Check this out. It's money you've earned. So this
I
is
need to fight!
That easy. Yep. It's an easy way to make every day payday. That's today.
I need to fight.
Where are the prisoners, you fucking
No, I need
bitches?
more time.
Damn it. Do you guys see anything that looks like prisoners? Did I break these things open or something? What the fuck? Where are the prisoners?
Fantasy games. The Dark Elves
I've lost the blood rush. No, I need more time.
Interact with them, and the High Elves have saved the world all times, and there are humans in the setting.
Just another second and
Fucking
I'll
beast
crush
men.
them all.
Horny little bitches. Where the fuck are the prisoners?
And then we have 40K, where the Eldar have two
Oh, are they in here? I gotta break this thing
No,
down?
I need more time.
helping them out.
No, what the fuck?
Yanari, who lost
Where are the
was
prisoners?
cancelled, meaning they failed so completely that real life was affected. And nothing in this setting embodies this more than the truth.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Setting's Elven factions. On the one hand, you have a rightfully feared
I have no idea. The prisoners are
God was
fucked.
only not called a clown because the Eldar already have one of those. So let me tell you about the angriest nightmare in existence.
I must return to the fight. No, I need more time.
Fantasy section. Maybe I can convince you that this mad lad deserves some more respect than zero. But hold the phone, Gades and Lentilman. I'm about to start talking about a god of war from Warhammer. You know what else starts with war and has 3 syllables in the name?
I've lost the blood rush. No, I need more time.
Wait, something's happening when I was hitting that.
Fantastic game. It is War Thunder.
What is-
War Thunder is the world's most
I've
comprehensive
lost the
combat
blood
game.
rush.
Stop. How comprehensive? 2,000 tanks.
Bruh, I have no idea. I see no prisoners anywhere.
Render down to their individual components. Now, that's more comprehensive than I am as a reader, and I read really goodly. Did I mention it's also free to play on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC? Because it is. Free is the best price, so you have no excuses not to give it a try.
I need to
2,000
fight.
tanks, aerial vehicles, and warships is something that particularly gets me going, because all those
Where the
things on their own
fuck are the
themselves,
prisoners, you
and
bitch?
viewer, agree with me, because you're a Warhammer
need
fan watching
to
a Warhammer
fight.
video. You like when things go boom. And in War Thunder, all those different types
I
of
must
warfare
return
go
to the
boom
fight.
together. Take potshots at a Navy ship from your tank, kamikaze your plane into an enemy tank
No,
formation because
I
it's
need
fun.
more time.
All of this and more is possible. And of course,
Bro, it's gotta be here.
Need to
This
fight.
wall's gotta have
Just another
come down,
second,
right?
and I'll crush them all.
flag of your choice with pride. Hell, put a goddamn bush
Ah,
in the front
let's
of
give
your
him a little
tank.
respite.
For some fool to wander in front.
I need
And most
to
importantly
fight.
of all, you can control aircraft with a
I have no idea.
You can play War Thunder without a $10,000 flight simulator setup that looks like it came
We
from
have
Matrix.
failed.
And for that, I salute this game.
Here's the one guy I fucking freed.
On Xbox
And there's nobody else.
I am not asking. You will use my link in the
The
description.
fuck is
You
this?
will get a whole ton of currency, premium vehicles, a premium account, and more for free. And you will play War Thunder today.
I've lost the
Alright,
blood
so
rush.
this
Another
is
second,
Kane, so
and I'll crush them
Kane
all.
is the Warhammer's Elfdar god of war and murder. And right out of the gate, I'm telling you that he's a badass. Some people might be rolling their eyes and going, everyone defends Kane nowadays. You aren't special for doing that. And that's a fair statement
must
because
return
Warhammer
to the
fans
fight.
have more than
I
overplayed
need more
memes and
time.
dead horses. But Kane, after getting his new model, didn't get better, so I don't feel bad.
Holy shit. It says leave the sewers. Oh, because I fucking failed the mission. Yeah, let me leave. How the fuck do I leave?
The bloody-handed god Kane is a badass. As I'll do with all crossover characters such as Gork and Mork, I will once again start with his 40k iteration. Kane gets his star with all the other Eldar gods back in the war in heaven.
Well, now I'm pissed. Now I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers. 'Cause I have no idea where the prisoners are.
Now, as with all things war in heaven, I'm going to give you some conjecture. There's a few
Where are
things
you,
about the
motherfuckers?
gods' maybe they were already gods, and when the Eldar got boosted by the old ones, their gods naturally did so too. Maybe
By the way, these are the nicest looking sewers I've ever seen.
as a result of the Eldar worshiping them.
I think if the Ninja Turtles lived in sewers like these, they might be the Nazi Ninja Turtles, you know what I'm saying?
Gods are their favorite weapon race. Personally, I think it's the first one.
I need
prefer
to
the
fight.
idea that the Eldar were able to, at the very least, have their own set of gods.
You might just see
thrown at them by the
fucking Michelangelo with a fucking Hitler stash
I'm pretty sure modern day 40K
eating olives on his
I
pizza.
need more time.
gods. And I'll also admit that I prefer the
I've lost
interpretation I
the
do
blood
because it
rush.
sounds more like Warhammer fantasy. Nevertheless, the purpose of the Eldar
Let's
gods
give
is
them a
because
little
they were
respite.
fight toe-to-toe with the Catan.
Okay, I don't see any
Cage
prisoners.
certainly wasn't one to
This
shy
was
away.
so
I need to
fucking
fight.
dumb.
The Syrian was probably the strongest one. He's the king of the
Just
gods.
another second, and I'll crush them all.
Stupid
I
bitch.
must return to the fight.
Kane was pretty firmly numbered two.
Let's give them a little respite.
Kane shattered the Nightbringer, a full-powered Catan who gave the
Fuck you
galaxy the
fucking
concept of
chaos
victory
clowns.
because he was so deadly and
No
Kane
prisoners.
swooped up and beat the hell out
No
of him.
peace.
Destroyed the Nightbringer's physical form.
I've lost the blood rush. No,
Catan's power
I need more
embedded into it
time.
so deep into the warp, not even the other Eldar gods could ever reach it.
must
They
return
walked away
to the
looking for
fight.
more big things to smash. Fun fact, Kane might have actually been an honorable sword warrior.
No, I need more time. No, I need more time.
The glory that is Kane punked on one of the strongest of the Catan and walked away with the only lasting repercussion.
I need to fight.
Crankier from there on out. In fact, one interpretation is that Kane shouting
Just another second. I've lost the blood rush. Crush them all.
out of his exploding body. Feel free to tell me how the Necrons were still totally the winners of the war.
Just
in
another
comments,
second,
by the
and
way.
I'll
While
crush
the
them
main war
all.
in heaven ended with
I
the
need
decisive
to
Eldar
fight.
victory, the Eldar gods not long after found out that it was now time for a literal.
No, I need more time.
Kane was in the middle of it. The Elder Goddess of Prophecy, Lilith, had a very interesting vision one day. She saw that the mortal Eldar was
Just
one
another
day
second,
Kane
and I'll crush them all.
pieces. Lilith could have done any number of things about this.
I must
She
return
could
to
have
the
gone her
fight.
Parents, Isha and Kurnos, and maybe talked to them about having her mortal siblings.
I
stop
need
that
to
game.
fight.
She could have done some stuff herself.
No, I need more
Or at
time.
least tell someone like a Syrian.
Did I see any of this part when I was looking for the prisoners?
I need more
This
time.
part just magically appear after you fail the fucking mission.
Totally
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
I don't
To
remember
the
going up
fight.
this part.
We've gone to some of the other gods about removing the Nightbringer taint from
You
him, because presumably if he
motherfuckers.
was much less of an asshole, the mortal Eldar
Look at this. I never see this part
No, I need more
earlier.
time.
God damn it. This game is fucking
Let's give them a little
scheming,
respite.
scamming.
the absolute least, he could have done some push-ups and sit-ups.
Ah, let's give them a little respite.
Tried it, they get stomped into the dirt.
This one's.
There's a prisoner. See, I fucking knew it.
Let's give them a little respite.
Just wanted me to fail. And look at this. What is that? A greater demon? Look
No,
how
I
big that
need more
fucker is.
time.
God damn. Get away, bitch.
No, I need more time.
No, get away, bitch.
This one's
Oh,
going
no.
to meet his. This one's going to meet his ancestors.
Fuck, why am I frozen?
This one's going to meet his ancestors. Just another
Oh,
second.
he's already dead, huh?
Crush them all.
What I'm saying?
No, I need more time.
Fucking demons. Holy
No,
fuck.
I need
Get out
more
of here. No, no, no.
time.
Get out of here, you bitch. Oh my god. Why are you being
No,
such a
I
bitch?
need more time. This one's going to meet his ancestors.
Oh, all three of them are dead. Fuck this. I didn't save a single one.
This one's going. This one's
Fucking
going to.
piece of shit. You killed them all.
Let's give them a little respite.
Instead, he marched right down into the material
This
world
one's
and
going to.
started butchering
This one's
the
going to.
Eldar. I imagine it must have really sucked to be the first Eldar unlucky enough to be in front of Kane. Imagine you're an Eldar after the war.
No, I need more time.
Get him, get him.
Business, probably just enjoying the scenery.
Just another second,
Get on.
and I'll crush them all.
Sudden reality rips asunder.
No, I need more time.
The Eldar up to this point had pretty good relations with their gods. They fought alongside
Got him.
Catan, and they could still freely interact.
Oh shit. Spoiled with all these little fucking munchkin demons.
So any number of things could have
It's like a
Let's give him
fucking
little
pregnant
respite.
spider.
Maybe you think it'll be a nice visit from Grandma and Grandpa, because Isha and Kurnos are coming over for dinner.
All these motherfuckers are dead. That's such bullshit.
To meet his ancestors.
Prophecy of things to come, asking if you want to get drinks.
This one's going to meet his ancestors.
Surian himself, and you of
this
all
one's
people
going.
have chosen to receive wisdom.
God, I'm sorry, guys. You got sacrificed to Nurgle.
He's a bit rude, but he's
No! I need more time! I need to fight! Just another second and I'll crush them all! Just another second and I'll crush them all!
What is that green thing right there?
Just another second and I'll crush them all!
Oh God, I gotta get out of here.
Didn't want to deal with either Cain killing all his worshippers or Isha's non-stop so he decided
No! I need more time!
Fucking beast, man. I'm standing 10 toes with you motherfuckers. Let's throw some blows, bitches. Yeah. Look at that fucking weird decaying tentacle.
No! I need more time!
The unclean ones. Stinking up the joint.
Let's give them a little respite!
Smell the rot and decay.
He made them each some spirits.
I must get out of here.
Their mortal children across Assyrian's barrier. At one point, they got a bit too cocky with doing this in secret, however, and Cain caught them in the act. For once, he didn't just stab them.
Get out of here. I want that hentai. I know a couple guys that probably would, though, you know what I'm saying? I'd point you in their direction.
I need more time! Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Oh, forget, they fucking explode with these little baby demons. Damn it.
Cain has to let them go. Not really having anything to lose, Cain agreed and probably going to go watch Top Gun for a year straight while Vol went to work. But poor Vol couldn't quite do it. In a year he made 99 swords, but the
I need to fight
for him. So we figured, hey, Cain's probably a complete idiot.
I've lost the blood rush!
Up to snuff. So Vol came up with a plan. What if
How do I get out of the sewers?
and disguise it as his own
I need to
God, I don't even want to fight anymore.
foolish Vol?
Y'all are some bitches.
Chucked a regular sword in with the rest, grabbed Ish and Kurnos because Cain figured Vol hadn't tricked him, and then ran as fast as he possibly could away from Cain. Cain, however, was not an idiot, and despite Vol's
How do I leave the fucking sewers?
patent family recipe,
Ah.
when he saw one. So suddenly, Cain now wants Vol dead.
Oh shit!
Kurnos.
Ah.
Other gods this time start.
Oh fuck!
Some side with Cain because every
Wait, is this guy alive?
This one's going to meet his ancestors.
Damn it!
This one's going just
Fuck you
another
guys.
second and I'll
Fucking
crush them
bitches.
all!
understandably thought Cain was just being a massive ass.
Oh,
So every elder god
shit!
starts
I gotta get the fuck out of here. There's too many.
but knew if he picked a side,
Oh my god.
one would completely ignore him going forward. Perhaps not the best
Oh.
call, but I'd at least get where he's coming from. That way he could at least mitigate the worst of what one side was going
Shit!
Technically an impartial observer. Two things would end the war in heaven. One is Cain imprisoning Vol.
Yeah!
Vol did end up creating that 100 swords.
Am I out?
Then the other 99 of them and fought Cain himself. Unfortunately for Vol, he was still just a craftsman.
Yeah.
A godly one who had created weapons to shatter the Catan themselves, but still just a craftsman. Cain, meanwhile, was a god of war and still had 99 pretty alright divine swords to choose from.
Back on that Warhammer wagon, baby.
In human history, until you win a fight against Mike Tyson, who has the second sharpest sword in human
Shout out to the Slayers.
Vol lost the battle.
Gotrek and Felix are okay, right? But
For him for all time. The other reason that caused the war in heaven to end
there
is
was
Cain's
much
battle
better.
against the Eldar hero Eldinesh. Now this guy was a real champ. He would fight
The end times were fucked up though, for sure.
He was just overall the greatest and
Like there was a guy that fixed the end times called Major Kill. That's how he got huge on YouTube. He fixed Games Workshop's whole ending. He fixed it, kind of like Johnny Rocket before Johnny Rocket. The end of days. He gave everybody a proper send-off.
The gods fighting all the time made things a bit rough for the mortal Eldar, and they'd rather they all calm down.
Return to Teclis. Okay, I'll go holler at my boy Teclis. Let's see if he's gonna scold me like, bitch, you saved one prisoner, bitch.
Assyrian by this point had had enough with all this crap.
What's this fucking elf wizard guy say to me? Oh, he's not even here. Must be at the other joint. The other elf joint.
Navigating being a teen can be hard, and when you're adopted, it can be even harder.
Techless.
Get it. That's why we created Teen Voices.
Techless. You sent me into an ambush.
Come together to share their stories and make new friends from around the
You
world.
little bitch.
I did what I could help.
Most of the captains made it out, but I couldn't save them all.
Yeah. What do you want?
It was too much to hope that all of them survived. The cultists gained a measure of power from their sacrifices, but it could have been much worse.
No, couldn't have been much worse. I only saved one guy, you know what I'm saying?
We must not let them gain too great an advantage over us. Return to me as soon as you are ready. I will have a new
So he
task for
swooped
you.
down in, told everyone to calm the hell down because he was sick of it, and cursed Cain to forever bleed from his hands as a reminder to all.
3,000 experience points, baby. Yeah.
Title of Kalamantia, the bloody hand.
Bragley. What's my guy's name? Bragley. This isn't Gotrek. I wish it was Gotrek. I think you have to unlock Gotrek. Bloodlust unlocked. Speak with Techless again? How many fucking times do I gotta speak with Techless? It's insanity. I'm fucking sick of Techless. Give me Tyrion. You know, Tyrion and Techless are twin elves. But Techless is born all sickly and stuff. They use his magic to not only keep him alive, but like change his appearance from like a crippled polio person to a fucking wizard.
Since the attack, we have been on the defensive, reacting to the enemy's plans. That ends now.
Oh yeah? No more defensive?
Seek out and destroy
The cult source of power.
We are to end its reign of terror here in now.
Oh shit. Yeah, braggy.
How do I fight this?
Yeah.
The cult must have camps scattered throughout the sewers.
Oh no.
Find one and capture its leader. He will tell us what we need to know.
Fuck, you always sending me down in the shitter, man. Sending me in the sewer. What are you, am I some kind of Ninja Turtle? God damn it, I'm a fucking Slayer dwarf. I deserve better than going down in the sewers. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta capture a leader. Find a camp and capture a leader. Find the chaos camp. Yeah. Alright, so do I remember how to get back to the sewers? Go like this. It's gotta be, right? The sewers are at the bottom. Shut up. Going in the sewers, bitch.
There's two ways they can go about waking him up, so we can do Avatar of Cain things.
Yeah.
One is they can sacrifice an Exarch to Cain to wake the lazy bastard up. The Exarch is referred to
There's
as
no like,
King, and no,
there's no hot gypsy women dancing the streets of Nuln.
exactly
You know what I'm saying? Nuln's pretty bland.
sharing the information, but whatever the case, the end result is
Where's the sewers, boys? I don't remember how to get there.
Maybe he becomes a part of Cain's essence. Maybe he just sits in a demiplane Cain has when he's not animating a statue. Maybe he's thrown into the warp and gets insta-warped by
Where the
Slash.
fuck's the sewers?
Cain is if you get at least 6 of the Phoenix Lords together and have them put their weapons at the foot of the statue, it wakes him up. Since the Phoenix Lords are Eldar Primarchs, it not only gets the statue animated,
Oh, right
but
here.
goes Super Saiyan, giving him one hell of a power boost. Of course, given that there's
What?
almost no
I can't
chance
do
one
any of
Phoenix
these?
Lord will be at any given battle, let alone 6 or more of the fuckers, this method generally isn't used. And if it is being used, you probably don't want to be at the battle where 6 of the
How do I
most
get to the
legendary
sewers?
beings in Eldar history are about to throw down.
Sewers.
The Eldar summon him in moments of dire need, not only because
What's
of
that?
the fact they lose an Exarch when he shows up, but because he also makes them a bit
What
murder
the
hobo-y.
fuck?
Being as psychic as the Eldar are, and combined with the fact they experience emotions at a heightened level, Cain's influence turns even the most passive of Eldar into mini
Here we
Cains, ready
go.
to beat the
Main
hell out of
quest.
anyone who happens to exist in their general vicinity. This all still makes the
Alright.
Avatar of Cain
I think I'm gonna go 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna cut it
There
out.
are 2.5 pieces
Yeah.
of Warhammer lore I could find that don't involve Cain getting bodied. One of them is from the 90s, which is already a great sign for how GW treats them in 40k.
Blood for the blood god. Yeah.
And the Keeper of Secrets leading it. He did so when his sheer presence drove the Eldar army into a frenzy, and it was actually pretty badass. He defeated the Keeper of Secrets handily, returned home to rest in the craft row like
Avatars. Oh, that's a greater demon, Keeper of Secrets.
And the Eldar character you
I think it's a bird
was just sitting there in complete shock.
Oh no, that might be changed.
And I'll talk about it a bit later, as I will leave half instance.
Is this the sewers?
Now we get to Kane's long list of defeats.
This can't be a sewer. It's too good looking to be a sewer.
Which is depressing. I like Calgar, but that's a bit much. A Keeper of Secrets.
Oh, you stupid bitches. I'm trying to buy all you. Look, take me to your leader. You got time for you henchmen.
Just another second.
Get out of my way. Oh my god, they took me out. I got way too cocky.
I think he managed to kill half of them before going down, but it's still annoying.
Pay to revive? What the fuck does that mean?
Here's a faction that can go into an honor duel.
Oh, hell no.
Image for it is kind of funny. A gene stealer
only basic fragments can be used as payment.
The Keeper of Secrets did it because the avatar of Kane is not in the slightest bit biological. It's a statue animated by divine energy. You can't infect it.
Oh, revive right on the spot? That's insane. Is that the leader right there? That's the leader, the guy with the staff, huh?
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Oh, can't be the leader. Oh, I can't go in here? Why can't I go in here? You fuck.
No, I need more time.
Shit. It's down there, I see it.
Let's give him a little respite. Just another second.
Let me out.
And I'll crush them all. No, I need more time. What a sweet death.
I'm out. Yeah. You can unleash your character's bloodlust by pressing L2 when bloodlust gauge is full. Oh shit. Collect the red orbs that appear when enemies die to heal yourself and replenish bloodlust. Oh yeah, bloodlust, yeah! Look at that fucking red. God, that's beautiful. Beautiful crimson bloody red.
If you've ever stacked 3 pillows just to sit on
No, I need more time.
you need to see this. Over 20,000
Alright, I gotta find the leader somehow.
are already
How do I know what the leader looks like? What's all this shit?
Maybe next. Regular pillows
Ah!
are built for sitting
What the
up.
fuck are you things?
I need to fight.
Fucking slimy turds.
This is the luxury wedge pillow.
I've lost the
It's not
blood
a
rush.
It's not just another pillow. It's the comfort upgrade
I
you
must
didn't know
return
you
to
needed.
the fight.
It's
Let's give them a little respite.
keeps you upright. Makes any bed feel
No, I need more time.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know this exists.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
I'm gonna grow fucking
No,
mohawk and a beard like the Slayer dwarves.
no, I need more time.
Which one's the fucking leader?
One time it was managing to give some space marines
I need to fight.
some trouble, so they just blasted
I think you're the leader.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
marines pretty badly, which means that one sounds slightly.
No, I need more time.
At least it does until you realize that it means space marines.
So that motherfucker launching fucking projectile spells at me. He's gotta go.
Let's give them a little respite.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker.
Better technology and
No, I need more time.
possible they have an advantage over humanity.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Is hell, but on the other means Kane is a champion.
Let's give them a little respite.
The Horus Heresy has 2 really galling moments where an avatar is killed. One is where Lorgar killed a weakened one who had been driven insane by its time in the warp. The weakened part, I get. I mean, the Eldar Pantheon at that point no longer exists, so it would have been that shard of Cain versus every demon in existence ever. The fact it was only weakened was great for him. But the driven insane part? He is a god who fought in the war in heaven. Every demon ever should have any effect on his mind.
Man?
But that's nothing.
I need to fight! No! I need more time!
I think I definitely found the camp, right?
A statue.
Just another second
Found the
and
camp,
I'll
locate
crush
the
them
leader.
all.
I love Games Workshop writing. I love the Horus Heresy.
No,
It doesn't do
I need more time.
It doesn't add
Holy shit.
otherwise.
Can't let that guy
No,
get
I
fucking
need more
spells off.
time.
I mentioned earlier,
Oh man, am I dead?
kill with Scarbrand once.
Just
I say
another
that
second,
because
and I'll crush them all.
Take down Scarbrand, which I guess is impressive. The only modern piece of lore I can
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
you dropped out of the sky like an ODST.
Let's give them a little respite.
Up to that
Oh,
point, you
fuck.
completely ignored Jurgen's
Okay.
powers as a blank, a special relic and Inquisitor had, which did the same thing as blanks. Several
Just
relics
another
had,
second,
a lot of
and I'll
relics.
crush them all.
Of course, direct combat with Caiaphas Cain himself, which is the most dangerous place you can be around Cain because it means he's about to accident his way to victory.
No, I need more
The
time.
K rocked up and killed her with
Shit. I did it again.
No, I need more time.
Betrayed by the map.
Whether or not it did, though, it's pretty fitting that Cain would be the person held Cain in a Cain book. Cain's got to stick with Cain.
Let's give them a little respite.
Masquerade together and try and meet Cain.
Oh, there he is. Not the leader.
Have tables.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Mentioned Cain command and conquer yet. So with that,
No, I need more time.
As a heads up, is it all of them? Cain has won 2 battles,
God
tied
damn it,
1,
dude.
and lost all of the other ones. Oh yeah, he died in a Hammer and Bolter episode 2, during an episode which was ostensibly about the
Holy
Eldar. He did
shit.
cut a dreadnought in half with the toss of his sword and supposedly was fighting
Pay
nonstop
attention to the
days
fucking
prior
map.
to that, but that's the funny thing about
God
mirrors.
damn it.
What you show on screen is a lot more important than what you tell me happened off screen. And on screen, I just saw Cain getting punked for the 1000th time. Fun fact, the Eldar don't even like the guy. Jane Zar told an Avatar to go to hell once, and overall they consider Cain to be a last resort. Not
Where
only
the
because
fuck's
he
the
needed to
leader?
sacrifice to get him going, but because
Oh my god.
his friends, they
Just another
This
second,
is a dead
and I'll
end.
crush
Are you
them all.
fucking serious?
guy much as a result.
I just led them all here.
Before I do, another fun fact.
God.
The Kroot apparently worship him as a god. He's called Ka or
So where the
or something,
fuck do
but
I
it's
go then?
apparently
This way?
Makes sense. I mean, the Eldar Pantheon was around for 65 million years. Surely at least one species would sense him in the warp and start worshiping him. Fantasy now for real. In
Oh,
fantasy,
fuck.
Cain is largely
Fuck.
the same, though he does have a few notable differences. He's the elven god.
Let's give them a little
He's
respite.
to the level of caution by his followers. But after that, we get to the differences, and there's a few of those worth mentioning. For one, the way he's worshipped is vastly different, that being that he's worshipped. In 40k, Cain is as much a weapon as
Just
shit.
another second, and I'll crush them all.
be out and about doing anything without the express consent of the Eldar. Combine that with their general
Yeah.
dislike of the guy and kills and
I did it.
In fantasy, the High Elves
Ungor leader.
as much as needed to keep him from
Yeah,
other
bring it on,
characters'
bish.
He's feared by all the Asur because he's a war god and a massive asshole, so they give
Ah, let's give them a little respite.
setting something important on fire, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Worship him in the
No,
same way
I
the
need
priests
more
do.
time.
Can't fucking move.
And beyond, so you gotta respect
Get
him.
me out of here.
Likes him since he's a murderous bastard. and all that.
No,
In times of
I
really
need more
fighting
time.
for success, but only minimally to avoid being corrupted by his influence.
Oh.
I need more time.
Exists to the extent that they can help it. The Dark Elves, meanwhile, do worship and love him, but that's because he's
Just
the god.
another second, and I'll crush them
So
all.
they pray to him and he gives them all the good buffs and stuff like that. To the Dark Elves, him and the rest of the evil side of the Elven Pantheon
Let's
supersede
give them a
Asur
little
worship and
respite.
sacrifices in his honor regularly. Malekith instituted Cain worship as the Dark Elf chief
No,
religion,
I need
because
more
Cain was
time.
able to give them some help with enough sacrifices, and because too many Dark Elves were worshipping the Chaos
Just
gods on
another
the lands.
second, and
There's
I'll
another
crush
crazy
them
one called
all.
Death Knight, which elves go around kidnapping slaves to be sacrificed.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Elves, Dark Elf boys get thrown into a
Ah,
cauldron.
let's give them a little respite.
They're trained as assassins. If you're curious on how often the child survives
No,
this process,
I
just
need
toss
more
a video
time.
into boiling water and see what happens. Disclaimer, this video is
No, I need more time. You'll never take me like that. Hit me. Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Doing you. Not like I can stop you anyways. The Wood Elves definitely acknowledge that he exists, and because they're the Wood Elves, that's all I can
Just
say
another
for certainty
second,
about
and
it.
I'll
Some
crush them
probably love the
all.
guy, some probably hate him. Most of them
Let's give them a little
probably
respite.
he's not Colonel Seration, and therefore
Do I magically capture the leader when I fucking destroy all these fucks?
No, I need more time.
Not insubstantial amount of humans who focus more on his aspect as a god of murder than war. You can probably guess what sort of people.
What a sweet stare! No, I need more time.
By the mortal elves who never went on a rampage.
What
But
is
it's
it?
balanced out by the fact that he's still chained fall to his ankle.
Yeah.
Nothing more than watching elves kill each other. He's got a nasty
Got you,
habit of
bitch.
leaving
Shut
his
up.
trap lying
Ah.
around the world, most notably the Sword of Cain. It's also
Son of a
the
goat.
Which is a great name for a sword if I ever
Yeah.
heard one. If Malekith is the reason for most
Got
of the villains
him.
in fantasy, the Sword of Cain is the reason Malekith is
Now
such
what do
a
I do?
problem
Leave the
child.
sewers?
The Sword of Cain corrupts whoever wields it into being a massive shitboot who loves nothing more than war. and
Was it
murder.
that easy to
Since it's a
leave?
magical god
Or
sword,
am I gonna
it
get
makes
fucking
shit
bombarded
really
on the way
good at
out?
war and murder. When demons were invading all of the world at the beginning of the Warhammer world's history, Anarian saved Ulthuan and the elves by picking the damn thing up and using it on the
Alright,
demons.
I think an hour and a half.
Whether or not Cain was cheering him on
That
or
was
telling
intense,
him not to
man.
do it, but since literally
You guys
every
could see
other
me. I've
god,
been
including
staring at the
Chaos gods,
fucking
was telling it wasn't
screen so
it's a
hard.
moot point. Even if Cain was telling him to
Got
grab the
fucking
sword,
tears
everyone
coming
else
down
saying,
my
"Don't
face
do it,"
right now.
probably means he shouldn't have done
Blood
it.
for
And
the
because
blood
Anarian
god.
picked up the
Yeah.
sword, his entire bloodline is
Return the
forever,
tech
which
list.
includes
Alright, after I
Malekith.
talk the tech list one more time, I'm out. I'm playing too long.
It can also take photos for you and automatically upload.
I'm designing some fucking characters right now.
Thing is that it can scan
Wait till you see this fucking,
in front of you, and it will
not
tell you
even
the
gonna say,
answers
man.
to the Bluetooth earphones on both
Designing
sides of the
amazing
device.
characters right now.
What's the name of the flower in front of me?
Some demons for demon armies, you know.
From.
Aerial units,
Joshua David, and he is Italian.
Not only that, but these glasses can also
melee
use calls and
units,
play music for you. Wearing them while
short
traveling
range, long
is
distance,
pure bliss. And with the mobile
demon
app,
armies.
you can translate languages from dozens of countries. No more language barriers when traveling abroad. The lenses can also block blue light
tech list
and
down
UV
here?
rays, effectively protecting your
God
eyes.
damn it, he's not
The power
down
of
here.
Charging can last all day. Such a high-tech pair of glasses.
I wonder if we
is
get to see
only
Tyrion in this
$10.
game too.
Limited stock available. If you get your
It'd be
hands on
so
them,
badass if we got to see the other brother too.
shopping cart below to buy them.
Good. Be on cash advance. Download now.
Wait, where the fuck is Techless?
In general, he's portrayed as being far more competent of a god than in 40k, although not a better one, strictly speaking. In 40k, he's the Eldar's attack dog, and his followers usually fail because the Eldar aren't allowed to succeed ever. In fantasy, Cain gave Slaanesh a scar that never healed, no matter what form she takes.
Here we go, Techless.
Massive upgrade compared to 40k,
Yeah.
and him and his Dark Elf followers are
He's
also
more
beast
beast than man.
things wrong
Leave
with the
him here.
Warhammer world.
I'll have
Since
the
Dark
answers
Elves
I
revere
seek,
him, a good
one
portion of the
way
slave
or
race
another.
they
Oh, that's cold-blooded.
slaves,
Return
but
to me when you are
sacrifices.
ready.
And if you
All
trace
will be
things
made
back
clear
far enough,
then.
the Dark Elves only
Okay.
formed because an arrow picked up the goddamn Sword of Cain.
Yeah, level 11, 4,000 experience points,
Influence, and Arian wouldn't have turned into a hot topic.
200 gold crowns, baby. Yeah.
And of course, this leads all the way down the rabbit hole because of all the things Malekith.
Personal stash unlocked for all characters.
The rise of Nagash and the fall of Nehekhara, and
You can access your personal stash from the dormitory if you want to store items.
For the end times, but if you want to stretch it, you can blame Cain for being the reason the Warhammer fantasy world was in a
Alright,
position
guys.
to get end times
I
to
think
begin
that's gonna
with.
do it for
Warring between the
Bragley over here. Bragley the Slayer Dwarf. Should have been Gotrek. Maybe they couldn't get the rights to Gotrek and Felix. Is the guy who wrote the novels or whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe Gotrek and Felix were already used in that Vermintide video game I forget about. Which I probably should get. Vermintide looked hella fun. It's like POV, one-person shooter going after the Skaven. That's what I saw. Alright guys, until next time, Glacier Mountain Comics out. PayPal.me/Glacier AAAA. Leave donos. I'm taking all donos. I'm trying to get my fucking comic book company off the ground. If I could somehow crowdfund, if I could raise 50k, listen to me, for 50k, that's a decent campaign. I could put 11 IP in one fucking Glacier Mountain Comics omnibus. I know it's probably never gonna happen. I'm gonna have to piecemeal it. It's gonna take years, but one could hope. So anyways, paypal.me/glacier8888. paypal.me/glacier8888. Thank you, and until next time, Glacier out. Yeah. Bad boy of indie comics. Stay alert, stay tuned, hang tight. Moves are being made, books are on the way. Just probably 2026 is the reality. But never say never. Fight the good fight. Eat your vegetables, take your vitamins. Say I love you to your mother. Glacier out. Ciao.